We are here today with a pretty fun video, we think.
Yes, we were, well, I was hanging out at Sarah's house.
It was for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, it was like the day before Thanksgiving. We were cooking, and while we were waiting for our pies to be done, I just kind of wandered into her room, which we're both known to do, and just start swatching her makeup. And so I was just going through her lipsticks and swatching it, and we started noticing something. Dupes.
Yay!
We were like, oh, wait, this color is like this color. And so we started doing comparisons and searching through lipsticks to find dupes. She has a lot of M.A.C lipsticks, which was super exciting for us because we were able to find like drugstore versions, much cheaper versions of these colors.
Yep, and they all look pretty similar. So I have a handful of those here, and then I found a couple dupes in my M.A.C palette.
And then I searched through my eyeshadows to find some dupes for some higher end stuff, and I found some eyeshadows. I found a bronzer and a blush dupe as well.
Ooh.
So exciting.
All right, you have more than me, so you go first.
Okay, I have mine all written down right here. I'm going to start with the E.L.F. Happy Hour palette. You may have seen me use this in our $35 outfit. Was it $35 or $30? $35 outfit and makeup challenge. Actually, here, let me open it up. Right there. Ooh, there goes the brush. That's okay. Right there. Okay. Now this shade right here is just called Line. There isn't really any color name for it. There it is right there on my hand, and I've discovered that it is a dupe for Hustle in the Naked palette. Now a lot of these are not, they're not going to be like, identical, but they are going to be really close. Really, really close. Okay.
Oh yeah, those are super close.
This one right here is Hustle. This one right here is the Line shade in that Happy Hour palette. They are so freaking close, like, you can't even really tell the difference, right? That's practically, that's like spot on. Yeah, that's a pretty damn close dupe right there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So in this palette right here was $2. This one, $54. That kind of wins in my book. This one wins.
Yup.
Yup. So that one was super exciting for me when I was going through trying to figure them out.
It's awesome.
Okay.
Alright, so for my first dupe, it's going to come from my M.A.C palette, and it is this shade right here. You can see that it's kind of washing it out a little bit, but it is called Naked Lunch. That's a pretty famous M.A.C shade. It's very pretty, kind of like a pale, like champagne-y pink color.
It's pretty. I like it.
It's a beautiful highlight shade, if you guys can see that. And then for me, I found a dupe in this Wet n Wild Walking on Eggshells, which is one of their most popular trios, and it's this shade right here, this also light champagne-y pink color. I'm gonna put them side by side.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah.
They're not 100% spot on, if you guys can see that, but they are so freaking close.
Heck yeah.
This one right here is the Wet n Wild, and then this one right here is the M.A.C. So, and then I just wanted to talk about one more. I don't have the actual M.A.C shade for it, but I have heard through, I think it was on one of Tati's videos. She said that the Brow Bone shade in this is a dupe for M.A.C Shroom, which if you are like a YouTube fan, you watch YouTube videos, then you've probably stumbled across a Jaclyn Hill video a time or two, and Shroom is like in some of her, well, in almost all of her videos, really, Shroom is the shade she uses for her brow bone highlight. So this has some really good dupes in it, and it's actually, as you guys can probably tell, it's used, it's well loved. Oh, I love this trio. Okay, your turn, your turn.
My next one is actually going to be, here, I'll show the high-end one first. Size 3, hey. You guys know.
I have that one.
I love this palette. Okay, stunning, stunning colors right there. So what I'm going to be showing is this one right here. It's this really like rich gold color. It's called Lucky.
Ooh.
It's really pretty. Okay. There. That right there.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
It is, right? Oh, right there. You can see that.
Holy crap.
Look at it glisten. And I have found a dupe for that right there. This is the I'm Getting Sunburned Trio by Wet n Wild, and this is the Gold Eyelid shade. And this color, dirty
fingers.
Oh, they're really close. They are super duper close.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. The Wet n Wild one's a little bit lighter, but not by much. And they are just so close that it's, you know, you could probably do one of those like half drugstore, half high-end
And not really
looks
tell the
and not be
difference.
able to tell the difference. You know, the high-end one's obviously going to be a little bit more pigmented, but this is pretty close. It's close enough to where I was like, ooh, that's exciting, because if I run out of, you know, Lucky in here, which I love that color and I use it constantly,
Right.
I've got a lovely little gold color right there.
That's pretty cool.
Heck yeah.
I like it. Alright, so my next dupes are just going to be lipstick dupes. And the first one I'm going to show, it's not 100% spot on, but it's very close. And right here I have the, I have M.A.C Twig, which is a beautiful kind of like a brownie red nude color. I love this shade. It's one of my favorites. It's perfect with that 90s lip that people have been loving. And then next to that I have Rose to Fame. This one's a little bit more, I think, a little bit more of a reddy color. Kind of has a little, like a more of a mauve undertone, but still, they're super close. Let me swatch them for you and show you. Like I said, they're not spot on, but I think that they would give the, like, similar, if not almost the same look.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Okay. So right there is M.A.C, and then right there is Wet n Wild. As you can see, they are so close in color. So I'm glad I have Twig, but then at the same time, I'm glad that I also have Rose to Fame, so that way I'm not using up Twig all the time.
Yeah.
If I want that look, I can just whip out my $1.99 lipstick versus my $16 lipstick and get the same look and you know, the same feel to my lips. So love it. So excited to find that. What you got?
Okay. My next one is going to be, is it this one? Where is it?
East Side Enigma.
East Side Enigma. Okay, this is the, it's one of the Wet n Wild. They were limited edition, but I've heard this one's very similar to one that's in their permanent line right here. This is the base shade, and it is very similar to another shade in the Vice palette called Bobby Dazzle.
That's a really pretty white.
Yeah, see? Right there. That's it right there. And then Bobby Dazzle, which is also a super gorgeous shimmery white color. Right there. That one right there. Let's swatch that one for you.
Oh, those are pretty much dead on.
Pretty much dead on. Yeah. So again, a $60 palette versus I think those ones were $2.99, and that one is limited edition, the East Side Enigma, but it is identical to one that is in their permanent line. So I would definitely recommend, you know, if you're looking for a really good like shimmery white highlight shade, look at the Wet n Wild stuff, because it's, you know, $2.99 versus $60.
Yeah, they have really great shades for Wet n Wild.
Absolutely.
Alright, so because the most of my fancy dancy lipsticks are M.A.C, I do have a couple Gerard Cosmetics ones, but my majority of my fancy makeup collection as far as lips go is M.A.C. So the next one that I found was, well, actually Jessica found, it was funny, we didn't realize that these were dupes until we were kind of like going through her hand and stuff, looking at the swatches, and we were like, wait, what's that? What's that dupe? That one, we know what that one is. What is the other shade? And we had to dig back through and find which one she had swatched.
Yeah.
So here I have M.A.C Blankety, very famous nude shade from M.A.C. Beautiful nude. I love this shade so much. And the dupe for that is this E.L.F matte lip color right here. And this is in Natural. And I did swatch these already for you guys, so let me show you. Alright, so they are right here. And then right here you have M.A.C. And then right here, in that second one, that is the Wet n Wild shade. So as you can see, those ones are damn near spot on. Like, they are almost identical. So, once again, you have a $16 lipstick versus a $3, basically a throwing my stuff around. Basically, you know, a $3 one of those lip crayons. This thing is beautiful. These things are amazing. I love these things.
Yes, they're
so
super cheap too. Super affordable.
Once again, so excited to see that I have shades that are super close to each other, so that way, if I want to go for a really pretty nude lip, and I don't want to use up all my blankety, I can use up my E.L.F. matte lip color, which will hurt a lot less when I have to go repurchase.
Right?
So, yay!
Okay, my next one is actually going to be from East Side Enigma again. And it's actually going to be two of the shades. It's going to be this one right here, which is the crease shade. And then this one right here, which is the eyelid shade. And these two colors I have discovered to be a dupe for another in the Naked palette called Gunmetal.
That's a popular shade. I've heard
That
that
is
one
a
many
very
times.
popular shade. Okay, there's Gunmetal right there. Let's put it right here. Kind of gouged my eyeshadow right there a little.
Don't want to do that.
Right, gotta be more careful. Now again, these are not going to be 100% identical, but they are
Really close.
really close. Okay, there we go. This one right here is Gunmetal, and this one right here is the eyelid shade.
That's pretty.
Okay, and then the crease shade I'll do on the other side. There's the crease shade right there. So two colors in that palette are actually incredibly close to Gunmetal.
Ooh, those are really
Yes.
close. Those ones seem like they're a little bit... That one's definitely cooler toned.
Yeah,
But yeah, they're way close.
very, very,
Very
close.
close.
Like, again, something you could do like half drugstore, half high end, and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference at all.
Yep.
So, yay!
Yay! And then my last dupe is actually going to be right here. I have the Wet n Wild. It's a matte lipstick, and it is in Bare It All. And you can see I'm holding another MAC lipstick. So I have that one. And then I also have my newest MAC lipstick, which I am in love with, obsessed with. Wear it almost every single day if I can. I'm not wearing it today just because I'm like, sometimes, Sarah, you need to give this shade a break. Like, you can't use it all up. But I'm pretty excited I found a dupe for it. This is MAC Velvet Teddy. So beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. It is the perfect brownie nude color.
Yes, it's gorgeous.
It's amazing. I'm obsessed. And here I have the swatches. As you can see, they are damn near perfect. Alright, so this one right here is the MAC shade, and then this one right here is Wet n Wild. Can you guys see how close they are? They're so close. Like, I never thought I had... I've had these lipsticks in my collection now for a while, and it never clicked with me that they're the same. It's so strange because it's like I've worn them.
Yeah.
I've worn them each. I've worn Bare It All. I've worn Velvet Teddy. I've worn Blankety. I've worn these other shades, and it never clicked that, holy crap, they look the same. So I'm glad that I figured that out.
And I'm glad she didn't stop me swatching her MAC lipsticks that day.
Basically, I was eyeballing her too, like, what are you doing, bitch? Like, staring her down, all this stuff. But then we started figuring out, hey, wait a minute, those look exactly the same. So it was really cool. So now, once again, my $16 lipstick and its $1.99 partner, so I can make sure, you know, use this one on special occasions, bust this one out for everyday wear because I don't want to waste my $16 lipstick. That's my last dupe.
Okay, I'm going to kind of do my last one as a joint thing here. This is the Urban Decay Naked on the Run palette. Right
Jessica
here.
just did a review.
I just did. We can link that below if you haven't seen it yet.
Mhm.
And I found dupes for the bronzer and the blush.
Ooh.
Right there. Okay. The bronzer is actually kind of a spot on for NYC Sunny. And when I first put it on, that's kind of what I thought. I was like, oh yeah, that's a lot like NYC Sunny. So
Okay.
I decided to check them side by side.
Holy crap, they are the same. They look the same. In
Right?
the pan. In the pan, they look the same.
Okay. There they are right there. This top one right here is Sunny, and the bottom one down here is the Urban Decay bronzer. These are so similar. So similar. I was super happy when I saw that because this Urban Decay one is my new, it's my new palette and I don't want to use it up too much. And then the final dupe for me, why did I close it? Oh, there we go, is actually going to be this blush color right here. This super pretty, like, bright pink color. I love it. Let's see, clean finger and a pinky.
Pinky.
Okay, there it is right there on my finger.
It is really pretty.
And there it is right there. And its dupe is in this E.L.F. blush palette in light. Right there.
Yeah, it is.
The main difference between these two blushes is the Urban Decay one has a small amount of shimmer in it, and this one is fully white.
Matte.
Matte.
Oh yeah, those are pretty dead on.
And there they are right
like
there.
it.
Okay, the Urban Decay one, like I said, it has a little bit of shimmer in it, and the E.L.F. one is matte. These are identical. They're both like a really pretty bright pink that just looks really good and really natural flushed on your face. I love it. So this is exciting because this palette right here, $6. And we got it on sale during a 50% off sale.
Yeah.
So it was $3 for that, and this one's $54. So, it's kind of like E.L.F. wins. E.L.F. wins in that. So that's it.
That's all we got.
That's all we got.
We're
Those
gonna
are our
keep
dupes.
scouring our makeup for more dupes because I know that I just bought a bunch of those Gerard, well not a bunch, but 3 of those Gerard Cosmetic lipsticks. I bought the typical shades. I bought Nude, I bought 1995, and I bought Buttercup. So I want to see if I might have some dupes for those as well because I love those, but those things are $19. So, let's not use those up like that, please and thank you.
Isn't it Cream Cup?
No, Cream Cup is a MAC lipstick.
Oh.
Duh.
I don't know. I don't
Duh.
buy MAC lipsticks. I own one. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys found this video super educational.
Thumbs it up if you did. Thumbs it up if you like dupe videos.
Don't know why we've been doing this lately, but
Yeah.
go with it.
Subscribe if you haven't.
Yes,
and check us out on our social media stuff. And
Absolutely, everything's linked below. Our Twitter, Instagram,
Facebook, blog,
Pinterest, blog, all of that
everything.
good stuff.
We got it all linked. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Bye!
Bye!